Hi, this is day 7 of Mental Health Awareness Program by Sabhyata Foundation. In today's webinar, we're going to cover anxiety, a sudden feeling of worry or excitement, followed by a few symptoms like heavy breathing, restlessness of legs, sweaty palms, or lost appetite, is known as anxiety. Basic symptoms, some basic symptoms of anxiety are we will start with discussing restlessness, constant moving of legs, when you're sitting or standing, which is also known as restless leg syndrome, is a byproduct of anxiety. Then always wanting something in your hand to play with when you're talking, or moving your hand unnecessarily, or changing positions a lot while sitting. These are all signs of restlessness. Such a person is not able to sit or stand in one position for a very long time. So, even I mean, they need to change their positions while standing or sitting. They can't talk. While they stand patiently in one position for a very long time. So, restlessness is the first basic symptom of anxiety. Then we have claustrophobia. Now, here we are not talking about the detailed claustrophobia, because claustrophobia is a vast subject and has several levels. But a person who's suffering with anxiety will have a basic claustrophobia, trait, wherein closed spaces would make the person uncomfortable. There would always be an urge, a constant urge to go into open spaces and remain there. Places like lift, metros, buses will not be very comfortable places for a person who's suffering from anxiety. Even if he or she is there in such places, he or she would always be, anxious and would show symptoms of restlessness. Then lost appetite. In anxiety, most of the people lose appetite. However, there are others who overeat. But when they overeat, they try to overeat spicy, very very spicy things, or they eat excessively sweet things. However, mostly I've seen, in my observation, what I've seen is the people suffering from anxiety lose appetite. Then a willingness to watch violence and loud stuff, since it distracts the anxiety in their mind from that state of restlessness, is another trait. So such a person would always want to watch things that are loud and violent. Next is wanting to control others. Now, basically, anxiety is the feeling of loss of control over one's own life, and wanting to control others makes them feel in sync with themselves, which is just like any other temporary pleasure that distracts a person but doesn't solve the problem. So trying to control others give them a sense of control over their own life. Then worrying about what will happen in the future and thinking negatively about future. Pessimism comes naturally with anxiety. Then insomnia. A person with anxiety would be insomniac and have trouble sleeping. Now, there are several types of people who suffer from insomnia. However, those who are insomniac because of anxiety tend to overthink and spend nights worrying. He or she would worry about the future and different ways to gain superiority in their lives. Then panic attacks followed by weird mood swings are also a trait for anxiety. Now, an important question is, what causes anxiety? I would start with saying that worrying too much about what will happen in future causes anxiety. Overambitious people, or people who have failed too much, or who have seen suffering and failures in life, tend to develop anxiety due to their worry for what will happen next in future, or what if the past repeats itself in the future. Then feeling of loss of control or a feeling of helplessness causes anxiety. When life seems to be going against your plans, you are likely to develop anxiety. Then guilt causes anxiety. A person who loses control over his actions and repents later would be anxious. Addictions cause anxiety. Lack of self denial due to social conditioning causes anxiety. Now, when we try to fulfill uh, social conditioning at the cost of self love, we are likely to remain anxious. And anxiety disorder is natural, in people who are too much into fulfilling social conditioning at their own cost. So, lack of self denial, we'll do a special webinar on lack of self denial due to social conditioning in a week's time, probably. So, we'll keep you posted about it once we fix the date and organize the Zoom meeting. Then, rat race in comparison with others, cause anxiety. Rejection causes anxiety. Also, insult and humiliation causes anxiety. So these factors add on to anxiety. Basically, anything that gives you a sense of lack of control over your own life causes anxiety. There's just an outline. It is basically an ocean of factors, and there are so many things that are related to this subject. I just tried to sketch an outline of how to identify anxiety. In the mundane. For solutions, you can obviously contact us. And thank you for listening. I am Gitika from